want us to get our spending under control, and it can be brought under control if the government would stop their extravagant spending, and if they would perhaps pay Justin Smith a little less than $200,000 a year. But this is what they're doing. Covering and supporting one another, doing all sorts of foolishness, flying up and down on our dime, first class, living their best life, while the Bahamians continue to have to bear the brunt of the burden, paying all of their bills, so much so now that international institutions are demanding that we implement more taxes on ourselves to pay the bills of our governments. How in the hell did we get here? Michael Pentard is the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, and we can't get no information from him. And Fred Mitchell say, we ain't gonna have no Freedom of Information Act. So the Bahamas is in a hot mess, a terrible state. We are in a place of disaster as we suffer through these things that they continue to force on us, burdening our children with debt for years to come. The rich get richer and the poor stay poorer. I don't know what we could do, because you can't trust the PLP or the F&M to fix it. CAY wants to fix it, but we don't know if the Bahamian people are prepared to give them a chance, because people have been beaten and put over a barrel so much that we have voter apathy, where people are not coming to the polls. In the last two elections, I don't know, but the one by-election and one in the last general election, the people really didn't come out to the poll. And so the PLP won, basically because Bahamians just tired. They're frustrated with all of these political institutions. And they didn't vote in overwhelming numbers. And for those who did vote overwhelming numbers, they voted against the government. Because we had 60,000 people who didn't vote, and another 40,000 who voted against the government. Okay. That is the state of affairs that we are in. And while we are not voting or not stepping up or not doing what we're supposed to do, while we're not contributing our voices to the political discourse, these people continue to borrow money and do all sorts of things, and they're not accountable to the Bahamian people. And we're hearing all sorts of stories, but nothing is properly justified. We right here in Elutra, are paying $1.8 million per mile of road for 100 miles of road. And they have a story for everything. Everything you ask, they got a story for. Bahamians are being pushed to the side. We're being left in a place of destitution by people who pretend that they have our best interests at heart, because they don't really care about us. And this is what's most unfortunate, that there are some people who know they don't care about us, but because their pockets are lined, because they mouth full of chicken and they got some bear, they really don't care what happens to the Bahamian people. Somebody mentioned, this is the Perlin said Delina said that the Haitian vote overpowered the Bahamian vote. Perlin said the Haitian vote in brave, giving these people citizenship to vote. We have to stop them.